Thank you for viewing this presentation and for considering joining us on the Peru adventure. I'm Billy Moore, the tour coordinator. Indus Travel is assisting with tour arrangements. Previously, I've coordinated 5 tours with nearly 200 participants. 3 of those tours have been with Indus. Cusco is the hub for exploring Inca architecture and culture. Overall, the tour focuses on Cusco, the Sacred Valley, Machu Picchu, and the village of Aguas Calientes. We'll spend our last day in Lima enjoying a city tour followed by an evening in Lima. New to this tour is a 3-day visit to the quaint village of Aguas Calientes in the valley below Machu Picchu. A complete listing of daily events is on the itinerary document attached to emails that you've received. The month of, the month of May was chosen for its excellent weather, comfortable days with little chance of rain, and a practically non-existent insect problem. A passport is required and should be valid for at least 6 months following entry to Peru. Visa and immunizations are not required. Our airline is a world-class carrier that serves North and South America using modern Airbus aircraft. The airline is a member of Star. The route of flight is due south out of Miami via Bogota to Cusco. Peru is in our same time zone. Note the departure time from Miami is 3 a.m. The early departure enables us to fly directly to Cusco without having a travel delay in Lima. This arrangement effectively provides us with an extra day to enjoy Peru. Return to Miami is about 5 p.m. on the 20th. The Casa is a comfortable hotel for our 3 nights in Cusco. We stayed there on our previous trip. The hotel is centrally located with easy access to town center, shopping, and restaurants. The Cusco Square is a scenic place to spend leisure time. The restaurants are mighty fine around the square. You'll note that the elevation is 11,200 feet. The day excursion via motor coach to the Sacred Valley provides an unforgettable opportunity to view the glaciers and rugged peaks of the Andes. You will view and explore the amazing Inca architecture in the valley and on the hills. The Pisac Market is a place we'll visit during our valley tour. The color and crafts will be memorable. Native dress is very much standard throughout the valley. Ample shopping opportunities for items unique to Peru are available throughout our travels in Peru. A 2-hour train excursion will deliver us to the small village of Aguas Calientes, where we'll spend 3 nights. It's a scenic ride into remote mountains, in the remote mountain valleys, and these Aguas Calientes is not accessible by road. For some, there will be an opportunity to disembark the train and enjoy a 4-hour hike on the Inka Trail to arrive at the village later in. From the El Mapi Hotel, we have the opportunity to explore the village, enjoy the hot springs, visit scenic spots, and enjoy lunches at quaint restaurants. Breakfast and dinner are included at our hotel. The hot springs are located an easy stroll from our hotel. After visiting the Machu Picchu site, the springs will be quite relaxing. On day 4, we have the entire day to explore the Machu Picchu site. Built in 1450, the site was occupied for 100 years until the Spanish conquest began. Brought to the world's attention by an American archaeologist about 100 years ago, The site was restored and became a World Heritage Site and is one of the modern wonders of the world. Note Machu Picchu is about 3,000 feet lower than Cuzco. And also notice the peak there behind Machu Picchu. It's called Wayna Picchu. I'll say more about it. Wayna Picchu is an adjacent peak, 1,000 feet above the Machu Picchu site. There are impressive structures and terraces on the top of the peak. The terrain there is near vertical. I will arrange an optional tour for those that might be interested in joining me. Last year, 5 people made the climb. Reservations are required. Day 5 in the village is an open day. Individuals or groups can continue exploring the area, spend time in the village, visit a nearby waterfall, and enjoy the shops and restaurants. We'll return to Cusco on day 6 aboard the Vista Dome, arriving there about noon. We will tour nearby ruins and enjoy more time on the square and the excellent restaurants for dinner. Shopping opportunities will abound. The next morning we fly to Lima. Our tour of Lima will include visits to cathedrals and government buildings and a ride through the city. Our central location is convenient to shopping, nightlife, and dining on the ocean front. After a night in Lima, we will depart for Miami and arrive in Miami about 5 p.m. on the 22nd. Peruvian currency is called the sol. Here's a rough comparison. The bills that you'll see there. Exchange rate is very favorable, and exchanges are plentiful in Cusco and Lima. Casual dress is appropriate. Suggest you bring light rain gear in event of a brief shower. You can expect comfortable temperatures during the day, but a light jacket for the slightly cooler evenings might be appropriate. Insect protection will probably not be needed. It wasn't needed last May when we went. When visiting Machu Picchu, a bus will transport us up the mountain. Expect minimal climbing, but do wear adequate footwear and consider taking a hiking stick and a light lunch. The double occupancy cost is about $2,600. For those seeking a roommate, I can coordinate as I have successfully done for the previous 5 trips. Note that I need 20 participants to make the trip happen. The full commitment is needed by 8 February. This is to ensure our flight reservations and our hotel bookings. Please help me recruit. Any payment before the due date will not be deposited until after the due date. And for insurance, 10 days, within 10 days of the time we deposit your check if you desire to purchase. Some participants have asked to extend their stay in Peru. With prior coordination, this is not a problem. Please do not hesitate to contact me with any questions. Hopefully you will accompany us on this adventure. Thank you for viewing the presentation. All that are going on the tour with me will meet at my home before the tour to get acquainted and share information. Thank you.